Hello, greetings, you team Pamela Wagwan. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath to you all. Welcome, everyone. If it is your first time to be in Pamela's World Kenya channel, feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors, everybody on board, feel welcome and enjoy the show. Thank you so much for finding time always to come and watch my videos. Slap me with the likes, share my videos, and let me know what you think of today's video. And subscribe if you have not subscribed. My humble request, do not skip the ad. Please do not skip the ad. So we are back again with our reaction video of today. We thank God for everything. We know God is the supreme. Nothing can be heard in God's presence because we are children of God, and I'm very happy. So today's video, I want us to look back on Mama Mart's lies, and then we are going to expose that, and then we'll see what is the reason of Mama Mart and Mara to go to Nairobi at the same time leaving the village, because there was a baraza there. There was a baraza which they were supposed to attend because they were discussing the issues which are affecting the village. And these are the people who are stubborn. These are the people who are making the village to be in in a bad situation. So they left Nyabohanse. We are going to see now the chest stamping which Mama Marta was chest stamping, telling people, "Oh, me, I'm tough, I'm tough, I'm tough." What happened in the baraza? What did the people discuss? What did they say? What is the reality? Because the dad was there. The dad was there. So we are going to start with Mama Mart's life. Then we are going to check how it went, and then how he's been, the things which have been happening on the street. Him, Mama Mart, sorry, her, Mama Mart, and the situation, or Rosio mom, because Rosio mom also came and told us the stories, because I see someone, she came out and talked about she was having fever. They were resting. Again, now she had severe malaria. And now, a day after that, severe malaria is not something you can joke with. And when you have severe malaria, do you think you can just walk and go and check the appliances? You cannot. You can't. So maybe this lady wanted the Mura sense attention. She got that attention, but people have known now, even Mura Senso have known her weaknesses, because I see a weak person, someone who cannot stand for herself, using maybe the baby, using sickness to get to the man. I don't think that is how it's supposed to be. You should stand firm, Rosio mom. Anybody out there, if maybe you see this is not something you can take, but because of desperation, she did this, and that is why she's been crying, "Oh, I'm unwell. Oh, I'm not posting the video. Oh." But also, they made Mama Mat and Mura Senso made a fool of her, because they behave like now Mama Mat was traveling was starting to travel, and she was just going to Mombasa. Can you imagine now back again? What was the point of her going to Mombasa? Because by the time she was leaving Mombasa, she had packed all her things there. She had packed all her things from that and took everything back in Abuhatse. So what was taking her in the same place she was staying? So in this same place where she was staying, this is where we are starting with. Because you see, when Mama Mat was leaving that house, Mama Mat, who is D Mwango, told the audience that she's leaving that, and she was feeling very bad. I'm feeling very bad. I didn't expect to leave now. Oh, where am I going to take my mat? Oh, I'm bonded with this my dog, my mat. I feel very bad. And the landlord has told us now she doesn't, or he, or they don't want, or the landlord, whoever is the owner of that premises, told her that Matt is aggressive, and the visitors who are coming during this season. The season starts in July, yeah, onward. So season starts in the coastal, because this is the time when people who have Airbnbs and their hotels or Airbnbs are booming. So the visitors are coming. So this is the reason why she was told to leave with her dog. And not only her, even the Luna and Mama Luna also were supposed to remove their dog and take them somewhere else, because the owner doesn't like their aggressiveness. So that was the excuse which she gave us. But I see like there was another deep thing which was not that, because immediately after leaving coast, because what took her to the coastal, she went there to buy a land and build a house of her dream. Being a summer girl, being someone who likes to swim, she wanted a house in the coast so that she can swim, she can do whatever she wants. She wanted to work with bikini. She's a bikini person. You see, all these things. She like keeping fit. She's one who is eating healthy, and in the coastal there are so many fruits in the coastal. So this is the type of life she wanted. So when she went there, she could not make it, and then she came up with this because this was the excuse which she thought people will buy. But she forgot. Look at this, what happened. She forgot. She told people that even the friend Jojo was not supposed to be there with her dogs. But where did she go this time? Because there was nowhere she was going. She was not traveling. They just wanted to play with Rosio's mind so that Rosio can see that she has left the village so that she can go back to the village. Because Rosio and Mama Mat Dimongo is like now, they don't see eye to eye. It's like now, Rosio is competing with her. Rosio want to see whom does Marwa love the most. But you see, these are siblings, these are blood, and they've been very close. So Rosio is just like a third party. Second, like a third party. So I think they approved her. You cannot come between us. That is why they play this game. You will behave like now you are traveling, you are starting to travel, and then she will maybe change her mind because there's now nowhere she was going. At the end of the day, if she wanted to go by now, she would be gone. But because she's going where she has nowhere to go, and maybe she does, as she told us, not that she cannot go, but she once told us she doesn't like staying in Argentina. She doesn't like staying in Argentina because the life in Argentina is very expensive. And again, she's not in Mexico again. What is she going to do in Mexico? So this was just a way of trying to test waters if Mura Senso will buy it. But Mura Senso took his time. He really took his time. What made Mura Senso go to Nairobi or Mama Mat to leave? They were escaping this baraza because this baraza, they were being talked in this baraza. So I want us to check now where Mama Mat fooled people. This is what I can say. She lied to people. She always lie, but her people always come here and say, "Oh, you are haters, hating what?" This lady told everyone that this lady Jojo was also supposed to live with her dogs because the owner never wanted dogs to be in that premises as we speak now, right? Let's have a look at this.
Thank you. Luna! Luna! You guys haven't forgotten me? Whee! Luna! Luna is jumping on me like my.
This is not Luna, the sister. This is the same place where this lady was staying. This is the same place where this lady was staying. And you remember she told us that even these two dogs were not supposed to be here at this time. Even the owner was supposed to remove them. Because of what? Because of the visitors who are visiting the coast. And this place where the owner was expecting more visitors. And look, when the gate was open, who are these who are now maybe welcoming her here? Look at this place, and you know this lady is a liar. Whatever she tells people, it's just a lie. And she was running because she never wanted to. She could not afford the land in the coast, and she was told there's a very very cheap land in Nyabohanse. You buy one, you get one. Come very fast, get something, fool your subscribers, tell them anything you can get, and then you come back. So look, where are we now? Where are we?
Matt. Matt told me to say hello to you, okay? Thank you. Guys, I know you missed seeing Luna. I missed them as well. Wow. They're grown. Finally, I'm back. You guys, I'm back. Finally. I missed seeing the BMW here.
Exactly. That is where the BMW was being parked. I thought maybe she went to visit the friend somewhere else. But look, where she was staying, this is where she went. That shows whatever she told people or whatever she's been telling people are just lies. Lies, lies, lies every day.
Wow. This is life. I feel like I've been away for too long, not even too long, too long. The pool looks so clean. But I need to go to the beach and sample it. We are back. Luna. Luna. Hey guys.
So you see, my people, you've seen that. And this place, these dogs were not supposed to be here, according to this lady who is standing here now. Because she told us that she was leaving because of Matmat. So that was not the case. There was something different because there was something which they were going to do in the village. And now, as we speak, there's something which is happening in the village which has made them to run away. Not only her, even the brother has run away to go to Nairobi. Otherwise, if he wanted, if Mura Senso wanted to go and visit his people in Nairobi, he would have done it long time. But he timed this baraza because they were the people who were being talked on this baraza, or in this baraza, sorry. Because the chief was there, everybody was there, the villagers were there, and it was tense baraza. Even the Kondad was there. So you saw that, and I saw Mama Mat after this. Again, she just took the flight again back to Nairobi. She just took flight again back to Nairobi, and that shows the reason. That shows the reason why she went or she left Nyabohanse was not because she was traveling. This was just her lies like usual. No, she's lying. Like now, you've seen the dogs. You've seen the place where she was staying before. This is where she went. The only thing which she did show people is the house where she was saying she did take us inside because already she had removed everything. She packed her bags during that period, you remember? And that the driver took everything back home. So when she went here, she just went to see the friend. That is the reason why they went for lunch somehow, because she could not cook, because she's not staying there. So the reason why she left Nyabohanse, she passed through Nairobi to go check on that phone she was talking about, but that was not the reason which took her to Nairobi. Maybe she went to meet Rosio Mom, but Rosio Mom refused to accept her because now Rosio Mom was now gearing to go back, knowing because Rosio Mom is watching videos, each and every video. So Rosio Mom was gearing to go back to Nyabohanse because now the barrier. This is someone. Mama Mat is the one whom she's competing with because she's testing water. Who does Mura Senso love most? So then immediately she saw that Mama Mat is now starting to travel. I think this is a plan which Mura and the sister have. They want to test Rosio's mind just like this, so that at least she could come back because already she's stuck in Nairobi, doing nothing in Nairobi, trying to tell people, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling this way. And then Mura Senso jets in Nairobi just like this. Someone who had severe headache, severe malaria, sorry. Severe malaria is not something you can joke with. Because if it is severe like that, you need drips, you can be put on drips and a lot of medication. And even after that, you cannot just be walking just like that. You can't walk. That is why it is called severe malaria. But this lady, I saw her, Mura Senso took her to go and check the appliances. You can imagine, to check the appliances. Someone who has been having severe malaria a day before. So you see, this lady was just like she was waiting for Mama Mat to leave, and then she can go back to Nyabohansi. So these are their lies. These are their lies. And Mura Senso also came out and talked about, these people, sometimes they make people laugh. Mura Senso came out and said, oh, I don't want to discuss. People might be wondering, Mura Senso, what happened? Marwa, what happened? But I'm not going to discuss my issues, my family members, or the issues which affect my family. I'm not going to talk about them in public or in social media. That is called Mura Senso. Contradict him himself every day. He always contradicts himself. Who brought all these things? You are the one who came out and asked, I don't know where, and said, I don't know where they were going with Gotriba. I don't know what they were after. Where were they heading to? All these were your issues. And then you came and said, my wife and I are not cool. They are resting in Nairobi. All these are things which came from your lips. And then now you are saying, no, I don't want issues to do with my family. I don't want to put it out there. Now, because now Rosio Mom have warned you, you made this happen, you did this and that. You do your things. You don't want your issues to come out here. No one is forcing you. But the moment you bring them out here, don't go again and say, oh, me, I don't want my issues to be discussed out there. That is why you people should not ask me A, B, C, D. So Mura Senso and the wife now she's officially the wife. Because I don't know how many times she called this lady my wife, my wife, my wife. And even if maybe this you want to buy something in the shop, my friend, my people, you want to buy something in the shop, you check this, you talk about this, you talk about this, you talk about this. Even the person who is selling, even though is your subscriber or your follower, because all your subscribers, when they see you, they tremble. They just want shout out, shout out, shout out. You bored even the owner, you bored the owner. Talking about I have to bring my wife. First, make up your mind. Bring your wife, check it once and for all, because I see like Rosio mom never wanted to get out because of she was now fearing people. How can I go out? Have lied. How am I going to appear in the video now? So she pretended to be looking pale like this. You could still be in bed if it is severe, but what you did, Rosho ma'am, you showed a lot of desperate. You are very desperate, a lot of desperacy, because uh, if you wanted to go back in your Bohasi, you would have just gone. But bringing the issue of sickness or severe, that is wrong, because when the severe sickness or severe malaria will attack, what will you say? It's not good to bring these things in your life. Maybe you had just fatigue. Maybe you are stressed, but you don't relate it to malaria, severe malaria. Huh? Severe malaria deletes people. Severe malaria is not something you can joke with. You cannot have it today. Someone who maybe would have been on drips, and then you talk about it today. Tomorrow you are now on the shops trying to check on the appliances. Your husband now has come. What were you missing, Rosioma? What were you missing, Rosioma? The husband or what? Tell us. You people subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, share my videos. Please give me like, my people. Yeah? Slap me with the likes, my people. So now, Rosio mom and Mura Senso now. I saw Mura Senso with the baby. We missed the baby. We missed Mitoto. And when I saw Mitoto, I was very okay. I was very happy. I love that baby because he is a cheerful boy. That is our baby Mitoto now. He was playing with the camera. That was very good. Even the father, as they were vlogging, it was nice to see them reunited again. That was nice, and I love that part. But now they have been playing with Rosio's mind, and Rosio now has fallen to their trap. And I don't see Rosio having any say in that relationship, because what will she say? Will she make up again sick or what? Mura says so will take advantage of this situation every now and then, battering you, doing everything, because you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. You once told people that, oh, you don't like staying in Argentina. You don't like staying in Argentina. So that mind of her going to Argentina was not in her picture, because she doesn't like Argentina. What was she going to do in Argentina? Number one, she doesn't like her own place. And then Mexico. There's nothing in Mexico. Remember when they were heading to home to Argentina, they passed to a friend's house. The only things which we saw there was just one bag. So there's nothing which she left in Mexico. And how would she have gone there with a baby just like that? She was not prepared. So she was just testing Mura Senso, and Mura Senso took his time. He took his time. The only thing which has made Mura Senso to go to Nairobi is this baraza. It is the baraza which was taking place that made Mura Senso to go to Nairobi. And that made Mama to go to Mombasa. Otherwise, these people were supposed to just be in the village. Mura Senso was not going anywhere. Furthermore, he was complaining of diarrhea. He was unwell. The whole family was unwell. Sorry, the plates were not washed well. So you see, he was complaining. So he was weak. He talked about that. So there was no way he could have left. Because Mura Senso, the way he loves himself. So it is just because of this baraza that made them live in Nyabohanse. But I see Rosio as a weak person. She's been parading herself like a strong woman. I never saw it. Yeah, she was just testing water, and now she became like, now she could not come on her own. She never wanted people to know that she's weak. We know you're weak. Mura Senso did come to Nairobi for you. Mura Senso came dodging. They dodged the baraza. So the baraza back home was in session, and everybody stood there to talk. People talked there because most of them, they were talking in Swahili. The baraza which took place today, and I saw their Nesto. This is the video which I took from Mugesi. They were there, Nesto, and other YouTubers. But now they talk and talk, and that Matiko. Matiko was not okay. Yeah, he's still hungry because the case is still in court. But when Matiko talk because the land belongs to Matiko. My people, I want you to get this thing. The land belongs to Matiko. Mama Mat came here, Dimongo came here, chase stamping. You have to be strong. I am strong. I can't be intimidated. I'm fearless. They will know who is who. I was there. I was in the forefront. Can you imagine this person who was in the forefront? The land is not theirs. That road where the road is passing, it has been said now in the baraza. For the people to use that, they have to talk to Matiko. The land is passing through Matiko's farm, the ancestral land. Matiko was there. The sub-chief or the chief whom we saw the other time with Daisy stood there and talked about this issue and said, we all know that this is Matiko's land. The road is passing through Matiko's land. So Matiko has a say. It is not public land. It is not, I'm bringing you something which I watched. It is not public land. It is Matiko's land. Matiko you should confront Matiko, put Matiko down and ask him what he wants. You cannot chase stamp. It is Matiko's. If he put the barriers, according to what I heard there, if he put the barriers, no one is going to pass there because it is not public land. It is not public road. Ondare Condad was asked to talk. He tried to, but he talked about the road and said, I don't know anything to do with this road. I have no idea. I don't know how it started. He said that. I don't know how it started. And it is not in the map of public road. You people know that. And these people were very furious because they were talking. Huh? So Ondari also washed his hands. Condad washed his hands on this road and said, I don't know how it started. I don't know anything to do with the road. You see? But people cornered him and asked him, before you were not like this. The villagers were telling him, before you are not like this, before people could sit down and talk and agree as villagers, we took you or we've known you or we've been maybe relating ourselves to you like brothers and as a brother because we stayed together. He was being told that. But nowadays it is not the same. You let your children take people to court. Why did you allow, one person stood and said that, why did you allow your children to take the issue to court? Now you are here, you can sit and talk. Why didn't you come and sit with people like this? Why did you allow people, your children, to take the issue to court? An issue which would have been talked about when people are seated like this. He didn't answer that. Why can't you put your children down and talk to them? He was asked those questions. He was asked all those questions. I'm giving shout out to Mogesi. You can go watch Mogesi's video. Ontari was asked all those things and he had nothing to say. Why did you let your children take the issue to court? Why didn't you talk to your children? Before you are not like this. Before we could sit down and talk as villagers, but things have changed. Why are you doing this? You see? This road is not public road. This road is passing through Matiko's land. It is Matiko's land. So for it to operate, for anybody to use this road, you have to talk to Matiko. My people, that is the thing. For anybody to use this road, you have to come to an agreement. Because if we decide to fence this, no one is going to pass because it is not public. It is not public road. These are the things which were discussed in the baraza. It is not public road, and you have to talk about. You have to ask, and if you don't ask and you go against, is trespassing. That was the chief. You trespass. Anybody who goes against that is trespassing. Those are the things which were discussed. So this is the reason why these two ran away, because they were being discussed in the baraza. Mama Mat's name was mentioned, Mura Senso was mentioned because he just used someone else's land to make a road. That is not public road. And when the father stood and the father said, oh, you see, road is road is development, blah, blah, blah. But he was told it is on whose land? On whose land? The owner of the land is Matiko. And you remember Mamat came here and chased down. They will know, me, I cannot do what? Me, I'm fearless. You can never be strong on someone else's property. You can't. So the villagers sat down. And now they had nothing to say. The father said he had no idea of this road. He doesn't know how it started. He does not know how it started. Because when the chief was talking, the chief said, these people, they are over 18 years, so anybody is responsible for whatever they are doing because they are not children anymore. So the villagers, the things which I heard them saying is, why didn't you talk to your children? Now you are sitting here with people here. Why didn't you bring that issue to be talked about like this? And now the chief told the villagers, we can sit here and talk because it is not only about road. There are more to it. There are so many things into it which have brought all these things. It is not only about the road. There are many. eh, That is what was said there. A lot is happening, not only the road, but when it comes to the road is made in Matiko's land. So people have to sit down with Matiko and ask him what he wants, because you cannot do it. If he said no, you are not going to pass. Huh? It's like now he gave an example. He gave an example like now in a pub, people go there to drink. But if you cause chaos in that pub, you went there to drink with your money. But if you cause chaos there, you went there to drink, you are drinking, but you are causing chaos there, you'll be thrown out and bad not to come back again. But next time, if you come, now you trespass. That was the example which the chief gave. That shows that land, if you trespass, that land is Batiko's. If you trespass, abuse, using it, you can be banned not to use it again. So the best way or the best thing to do, sit down with Matiko, everybody who was there, because everybody who is using the land should sit down with Matiko and agree with Matiko. We need this land. We are using this land. What do you want us to do? So it is Matiko to say, I'm closing it, or you have to pay this and that. These people were coming here, oh, me, I'm fearless, I'm fearless. Go fear. Why did you fear? Why did you run? Fearless woman. Eh? Look at what is happening back in the village. Your father could not manage. The villagers are fed up. That is why the chief said, there's more to it. There's more to it, not just this road alone. That is the reason why you see the another one said, before you could sit with us, Condad. But later on, you stop. We were living together like villagers. But then, because that then means the moment now they started having money, things change. Now he doesn't take them like villagers anymore. Because before they used to sit together like this, they are sitting now. And that is the reason why they ask him, why don't you talk to your children? Why didn't you talk to them? Why did you let your children go to court? Why? He didn't say anything. And then the chief said, you see, we can sit here, talk, but we have to come to a conclusion. You see, we have to come to an agreement. We know that this land, the road is passing through Matiko's land. And now you should know wherever you are, even the subscribers of Mura Senso, Mama Mat, do not make her feel like now she's fearless or whatever. Do not fool yourself. Do not fool yourself. The road is not theirs. If you are walking or if you are driving in that road, know that you are not driving in a public road. You are driving in Matiko's land. Is it? Anytime he feels like closing it, he can close it. Anytime, because now everybody knows. These people, they knew, but they were using that, the way they are strong. They are strong, they are fearless. They were using force. And there's times when you cannot use force in this life. And that force, I don't think is going to continue as we speak, because when baraza, people talk on baraza and there wazes sit down like that and they agree, like now the chief said, you have to sit down with Matiko, everyone, not only Condad. Condad has said he doesn't know how the road started. He has no idea. Mura Senso ran away. The one who made this road, he would have been there. So this is the reason why Mura Senso ran away. And this is the reason why Mama Mat ran away. She was going nowhere, but she pretended that she was starting to travel. Now, as we speak, she is in the village. You see? Because if you can see yourself, just look at it. What was taking her in Mombasa? Nothing. And she didn't spend the night there. She just went there, met their friend, went for lunch because she doesn't have a house to cook. Went for lunch where she used to go to gym. Then came out, went to again to the airport, back to Nairobi again. What is she going to do in Nairobi? Back to Nyabohansi. Because already now, Rosio mom is back in Nyabohansi or agreed to go back with Mura Senso. So these are the things which took place. The reason why they left Nyabohansi was that they were dodging that baraza because they were being talked about. The other one, even their names were mentioned. Conrad came with the issue. He wanted to twist this one, but He didn't fit them. It didn't fit him at all. At all. They had their mind fixed. They wanted to say the truth, what they know, and it was said. So everybody out there who are saying, "Oh, do this, do no." That is Matiko's land, and you sue Matiko in his own land using maybe this boy is called who Moremi to go fight people as if this road is yours. Can you imagine that? Telling people I'm fearless. Those are not what you should say. Use things the right way. You want to build a house, you want to pass with your car, ask for that land, buy it so that you can pass with your material. You've not bought this land, you've not even paid a single penny, and now you're bragging. You people where you are saying this, that's how you live with people. There's no way you can pass with your materials on someone else's land. Never. And then you brag, and then you take him to court. It doesn't go like that. Even Matiko himself said, when this thing happened, Conrad was there. Conrad never even went to talk to Matiko and their neighbors. I think even they worship together. Conrad never went to talk to Matiko and know what is happening. This and that happened. I think when your neighbors and you hear such kind of things, your children are fighting, you have to go and check what is happening, or what happened. But Matiko is accusing Conrad, saying Conrad never even bothered to go and talk to him. Imagine your child is taking someone to court, and these are your neighbors. You just stay put. It's like now you agree to whatever they're saying, and that is why they were asking him. Before you used to sit with us and we used to talk. Now it is not like before. And now the land is not public land. Mura says, I've been talking about this is public road. This is public road. Oh, we are bringing development. You cannot bring development on someone else's land. You have to buy that. Even places, assume now where people stay. People assume now in the big cities, where you see a house being built or where you see a road being built, those places are bought. Government cannot just come and say this is government road. Government, when they want to maybe make a road somewhere, and when people are staying in that area, they compensate people and then they make it public now. They make it government road because they bought it. You cannot just make someone to move or to destroy their properties and then you tell them this is government road. In the map, it is not government road. It is not. It is Matiko's land, ancestral. He inherited that land. So anybody who want to use that road knows. Or when you are walking, those are the things which were said. When you are walking in that road, know that you are walking on Matiko's land. Fearless lady, you must be very careful before you run. You have to be very, very careful because this made them run away. Otherwise, Rosio might be back as I speak. Mura Senso the same because the baraza is off. Mama Mat was not told to leave the premises because of the dog. She had her own issue because there was a land which was being sold there. Buy one, get one free. So those are the reasons which made her leave because she could not afford the coastal land with her lies or lying every now and then. So that is that, my people. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. God bless you all. And like the video, please. Like. Share my videos and let me know what you think of today's video. See you again in my next. Bye. God bless you. Bye bye.